Jesus Christ, done. The man I go back on TJ. What TJ was done, no. Rebel stop him. Jesus Christ. Justice for anybody at all. Of course, but why una blame it for me? Why? Me only keep the party. Me only keep the party. And I can keep my apologies for Uno right here, so I don't apologize to who makes sense that was in the situation. I can only apologize to who in the situation, who don't in the situation. This is all you do. Come with a narrative, come up with one on one, come up with how the hell you fi blame me. Me never dare for make no public statement earlier. I apologize to TJ. I reached out to TJ. I did not start any fight. Anybody must make a public apologies. Romeich.
I never run, yes, yeah, iron. But me go run go. If me run them, I run me down. So better me just stand up and I do me dip on the ground for the most part. Like him say, pussy, come off of this. Like him say, pussy, come off of the stage. So I turn to him and say, yo, pussy, where you call pussy? And that was it, I walk off. Anyway, I take me look at shame and I come off of the stage. Same time Romeich texts me, the dog texts me, and like him say, TJ, nobody hype up yourself because, you know, like him say, you don't know them man they are not at work, the man them at work. So me I say, Romeich, me not how hype drop in, me literally just did it, you can't see me that, I still have the video on my phone, but the video even cut short. Although I see one video what happened with the same Andre youth, because apparently I get to understand say, I know me alone him beat up and kick up. Him beat up and kick up somebody before him beat up and kick up me. This is the thing now, when me I walk, cause me I exit the venue from backstage because that's where I enter from. Zane because a VIP ticket. Right? While I was leaving the venue, Mr. Romeich and couple man stand up. You see me, I never talk them attack or what. I just see them stand up or whatever they do. You understand? Because when I said the event done now. While me I walk past Romeich now, I stop to Romeich and I said, dog, how the man them do me up on the stage, bro? I'm a walk off. I did not say pussy or anything. I said, Romeich, how the man them do me up on the stage, brother? I'm a walk off. While me I walk off now, one of the man them where they round him, say like him say, yo, pussy go suck your mother. So I turn around and I say, when I go suck back on the mother, I'm a step. You understand? Anyway, well, while me I walk to my car now, I hear this big commotion behind me. This big commotion, and it's like me I hear TJ, and then me I hear Andre. Like me I hear Andre, TJ, and you see me I hear this big commotion behind me. You see me? When me turn around now for see our, I only see this big, thick brother. Yo, we just say, boom, in my face immediately before I could even answer. I mean, people are coming from all about. But I don't know me scared, me's a professional man. You see me? Me's a professional man, and we don't want things go sideways too much, because as a promoter, we have to do a road, though. Things, everybody are course, everybody are vent, which them not doing nothing wrong. You understand? First thing, I gotta apologize to TJ, and I gotta apologize to Moya. Right? Second, I apologize to owners of the TikTok people, them way. They over here and all of vibe and look up to it. Third, I gotta apologize to my fiancé and my family, because what I have done, I've seen it has hurt a lot of people, right? Also, I gotta apologize to my team. You see me? As a leader, you have to be accountable of things that you have done or decisions that you have made, right? Nothing that I did on that night or the morning was correct, you know. It was really a rough night, and I'll be real with you now. I'm not going to excuse me, not take up for myself at all. I am wrong. I'm fully wrong. I take the bad vibe, I take the cussing, I take the blaming. When I say cancel Romeich, I take all of that. Everybody free to have them views and you know it come off a negative reasons as well as I know because I may do it even worse because he's a public figure. I mean as somebody we're supposed to know better. But an idea remember I'm a human too. I'm gonna make mistakes, I'm gonna do things, I'm gonna do wrong. It's what I do after it.
Welcome to Crime Time News and Entertainment with a Buzz. First thing that is popping in the news is a chain of unfortunate events that took place at Rebel's party. Unless you've been living under a rock, you would not see what happened. When I say all sorts of mix up and passa, but we should not be surprised. When you mix a set of mix up people as in TikTokers and dancehall artists, all hell more than likely would have broken loose. Such is the case. We see say Bryco and people kick off. We see say Chronicler and people kick off. Most significantly, we see say Romeich. And our next you, TJ, Tug Life, kick off. That was the buzzing topic all over social media. I showed you the video on my next channel, Jamaica Dancehall Source, in which he was getting a royal beatdown, meaning TJ Tug Life. No sorts of thuggish action there. As a matter of fact, he was outman, he was overpowered, he was pretty much BEATEN down to a pulp, including his girlfriend. A very sad situation. Since then, we see say him come out, meaning TJ, and he make a couple of posts, and he must say he is startled. He could not believe what had happened because as far as he is concerned, him and Romeich don't have any sorts of problem. And what is even worse, his girl was there. His girl also get punched in her face by the same man, Andre, who happens to be a police. Andre is going to be the big topic in this video. He said he's surprised, meaning TJ, of the sequence of things because there was some sorts of argument before. So there was 3 sequence of things. Them that tell him to come off of the stage, him a think, so well, if I'm people, meaning Romeich, I promote the show and Rebel, him and them cool. Why couldn't he be up there videotaping because he put himself on the pedestal as one of the big man them in the TikTok industry. So therefore, if a TikTok party and him are the hype man or one of the big man, he would learn the hard way. So that is where the problem started. The problem then escalated after the party he was leaving. He walked past Romeich and his entourage, including the security, including Andre, the popo, like I said. Some sorts of word was exchanged according to him. Them tell him to go S him mother and him say about the same thing. According to Romeich, him tell them to go suck them mother without any sorts of provocation. We know that that is a lie based on what TJ says. Based on the fact that TJ has nothing to lie about, based on the fact that Romeich was doing damage control. After the exchange of SYM, him say him hear all sorts of footsteps. I showed you that video on my next channel, Jamaica Dancehall Source. Them rush him at least 4 man or so. His girlfriend tried to intervene. However, man's strength, woman's strength, 2 different strengths. He could not manage them, so definitely his girlfriend could not manage him. Him get a royal beat down, like I said. So that was the second sequence of event. After that, don't know if them lick all him senses out of him. He decided that he wanted to go back in at the party and talk to Romeich and ask him, wait, I am still dazed and confused, literally. What really took place? Him said before him could answer, Ray, him get a next round of the clotting by the same people, including Andre once again. He then realized that maybe I am not as cool with Romeich as I thought. Maybe Romeich depends some sorts of done, some sorts of initiation of being some sorts of done in the TikTok, in the entertainment industry. Maybe he wants to send a message to persons out there such as footer hype that has been going back and forth with him. And we even saw him make some sorts of threat whenever him say footer hype, what him going to do to him. That was out of character for Romeich, most persons' thoughts. But people, here's the thing. Sometimes people, when they have corporate backative and endorsement, they have a double life, meaning that Mr. Hyde and Mr. Jekyll or Jekyll and Hyde, whatever you want to call it, the yin and the yang. So pretty much when Romeich came out and he did his so-called apology does not come with stipulation, does not come with any sort of excuses because it make it seem that it is what TJ did, that is what escalated the situation. That is not the fact. Based on what we saw on social media with TJ's interview that he did on TikTok, you could see that this youth is passive. You could see that this youth is laid back. Some people would even consider him a punk. That means that people will beat him up and him don't take any sorts of action. And maybe that is the right thing to do because he says that he is going to be professional. But I thought that Romeich was the professional in all of this. I thought that Romeich is the one that is supposed to have all these corporate sponsorship, all these people that he's managing, and he's supposed to set some better example for these people. But it seems as if Romeich is kind of getting flustered. Romeich is kind of getting in his feelings. Romeich is feeling himself too much. Romeich wants to show and prove. And what some persons are saying, it seems as if because him want manage all of these TikTokers, because we've seen him hold parties for Swissly, that party was successful. Rewind, him come back again, Rebel successful again. Both of those persons, I think, are under his management. Don't quote me. So therefore, him want to run the thing. Him want to govern the whole TikTok. And because Mr. TJ is independent, Mr. TJ is a promoter himself. Maybe he sees TJ as some sort of competition, and maybe TJ is not even realizing that. Hold on a minute. Me cool with Romeich, but Romeich pretty much not cool with me. Maybe because Romeich saw that him diss him or tell him about under him mother, or he assumed that he told him to go S him mother. And remember, Romeich gang or crew were the persons that initiated all of this from Jump Street. So therefore, how is it that you're retaliating about something that you caused, you initiated, meaning him and his crew, including Andre? So the youth get this on the stage, this in the party, this outside the party, clottings outside the party, go back in the party, get a second round of clotting. And the youth still humble about everything. The youth still maintain his professionalism. Yes, he is very disappointed. And yes, he probably could get somebody to pay them to do certain things. But maybe the backlash, it would have come back and pointed all sorts of fingers on him. So what we see, this youth, him kind of humble about the situation. What we see is Romeich is doing damage control. But the damage control that he needs to do, he needs to put Andre out there because Andre seems as if, well, not seems, it is obvious that he is a loose cannon. People, when we think about the fact that Andre is a police, remember I told you, this video was mostly about Andre because we heard the side from Romeich, his so-called apology, and we heard the side of TJ giving his explanation, the sequence of things that took place. But we don't hear Romeich come out and say, Andre really take this to the furthest extent. Andre is the cause of all of this. It is because of Andre's anger management and egotistical and police brutality type of way. That is why all of this took place. That is why all of this came out in the open, because Andre obviously cannot control himself. Andre is obviously trying to show and prove to Romeich, trying to do some audition, trying to show his loyalty, trying to show him that, listen, you need somebody like me around. somebody to be your enforcer. However, this enforcement is very excessive. And what is even more startling, how is it that we don't see the JCF coming out and putting this person upon some sort of desk job, taking away his stool, taking away his title, doing some sorts of investigation about this police, Andre. But the truth and the fact is that there are many Andres out there. Andre is just a perfect example about these road cops in Jamaica. And this incident or incident sequence of incidents just prove that, listen, we really have some loose cannon as it pertains to the JCF. And even worse, it seems as if Mr. Romeich is changing for the worse. It seems as if Mr. Romeich is really feeling himself. It seems as if Mr. Romeich is using brute force in the entertainment industry. He wants to prove a point to all of the people that we see him dissing or them dissing him, and he making all sorts of life being all emotional and traumatized, crying. This is him expressing his feminine side, his not so corporate side, his not so professional side. And whenever you keep doing things every day that the bucket goes to the well, one day the bottom is going to drop out. One day that ticking time bomb is going to explode. And this was the explosion as it pertains to Romeich. If you want to believe it or not, that is exactly what took place. So now Romeich is doing damage control because he realized that this is negative press. Them say any sort of press is good press. Not in this case. Not when you have corporate management, when you're independent and can do or say whatever you so choose. However, his business is highly dependent on these corporate sponsorship that believes in him, thinks that he is so wholesome. However, they are seeing a different side. Will this affect him any at all? People, probably not. Jamaica is a corrupt place. But this damage control that Romeich is doing, it is because he realized that it is going to affect his bottom line. He realized that he is going to lose money on sponsorship. And money is always the motive because money is power. However, power in the wrong hand can get overboard. And that is exactly what we saw happening as it pertains to this party, Rebels Party. And based on what I am seeing, based on the type of passive person, the image that TJ puts out there, I doubt that he is going to retaliate. I doubt that he thinks that he has the power and the badness like Romeich obviously has. I doubt that there will be any sort of physical retaliation. However, I think that there should be some sort of lawsuit. He should get money damages, meaning in the millions for all the embarrassment. I am not speaking about any sort of the payment of medical bills for him and his girlfriend. May I talk about lawsuit in the millions for all of the embarrassment, all of the shame, all of the disgrace that he had to encounter at the hands of Romeich and his gangs of enforcers. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.